All right. Well, great to be with you, Peggy.
Yeah, you too. You too. It's been a while.
It has.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we've been crossing paths for a lot of years
we have.
and so appreciate your work and your leadership and your steadfast commitment um, to so many issues. And in particular, today, I'd love to talk about the Nestle privatization issue. So Michigan Citizens for Water Conservation has been working in this space for a long time. I'm wondering if you could give our listeners a little background on the organization.
Well, the organization formed 21 years ago when Nestle arrived in Michigan. They had been kicked out of Wisconsin and they found an open door in Michigan, so they showed up in Mecosta County, got a permit to pump 400 gallons per minute from a private well, and they were pumping for a while before people who lived there actually noticed something was wrong with this stream called the Dead Stream. It was starting to turn into mud flats, and they formed MCWC at that time, Michigan Citizens for Water Conservation. Started out with about 2,000 people. Terry Swear was the leader at the time. She and her husband Gary. Gary just passed away a few weeks ago, unfortunately. But Terry was the leading figure for that, and they contracted with Jim Olson to do the legal work. And they filed a lawsuit against Nestle to stop the pumping. So that's how the organization began. And then Nestle decided to increase the pumping at this well that they started. They started pumping in 2011 at this spring water well in Everett, PW 101. And they had originally been pumping at 150 gallons per minute. They got an extension to 250 gallons per minute with no public comment whatsoever. And then they asked for a permit for 400. Finally had a big public hearing in Big Rapids. 600 people showed up. We thought, we wanted hearings all over the state because we thought this is a statewide issue. This is a privatization of water that's going on. Nestle's taking water for nothing. And this was right at the height of the Flint water crisis.
Right. A lot of folks from Flint came to the hearing.
We brought them.
Awesome.
We paid for the buses to bring Detroit and Flint people to the hearing. So we thought it was important that they have a say in that because they were busy trying to deal with no water at all. This was right in the middle of the shutoffs in Detroit and the Flint crisis. So we connected the dots on those issues as much as possible in a very public kind of way. People showed up, they testified at this hearing. There were 80,000 comments, almost all of them opposed to Nestle getting the permit. And the DEQ granted the permit anyway.